Hey traders, I want to give you a quick market update, so let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, so quick market update. I tell you what guys, wow, what a volatile day it was in the markets. Wow. So, looking on the Dow Jones, if I bring up my support and resistance lines, you guys have been following me, or you guys obviously been following me, you guys know about, I've been having this resistance line here, especially on the Dow Jones. And you can see what happened on this Dow Jones. We actually did try to rally, but we got rejected at this major, remember this is major area of weekly resistance, and I've been spotting this out for the last couple of days. And no, we're not following oil. Some people say, oh, we're following oil. No, we're not following oil. Oil has been going up, but we're definitely not following oil right now. Okay, so oil has been rising, so has the S&P 500, but the oil's been dropping for quite some time. The S&P hasn't. So anyway, that's just my opinion there. So the Dow Jones opened up and closed lower. Same there we go. So the Dow Jones basically break even, but if I take everything up the screen, basically a break even day for the day. You can see here pretty much a doji day, ran up, ran down, came down, closed lower. On the S&P 500, same thing as well too. Bit of a doji day, not much going on there. Lots of fighting out with the markets there. Russell had almost a 1% down day, and also the Nasdaq was actually down almost over 1% at one time through there. So, and then the market came up and rejected it as well too. So this is a very tricky situation. So let me show you this here. Let me go to the hourly chart. I want to show you exactly what actually happened during the day, because this will show you that there's a lot of weakness in this market. There really is. You can see here that if I just draw my trend line here, where's my ooh. There we go. Found her. So I was talking yesterday about this sort of triangle pattern. If we got the breakout, we should see some follow through. But we do know, as we said before, right? You do know this whole area at the top here is that weekly resistance, and you can see what happened, right? We actually opened and we screamed up for the first hour. We just took off. It hit this resistance up here again, and look at that big red candle. Bam! Came all the way down. Another down hour. And now we're starting to retract back up to this level here. And you can see the last hour really tried to bring it back up there. So you can see how that this hourly chart, oh, wrong one. Oh, it's doing that thing again to me, isn't it? You can see how by looking at this chart here, you can see how that every time it tries to break up to the high side, it gets hammered back down, and it's really struggling at these areas of resistance. And again, this is the weekly area of resistance through here. It's broke back down. So if we pause through here of this sort of 17,000 level right here, and we start to head back down, that's when we're going to start to see some significant movement down to 16,000, and I reckon a lot more from there, because we're now breaking down. We're now breaking down, and it's struggling up top here. Bit of a double top, broke back down, came back up, looking very weak. Yeah. So all the indices, guys, actually did that. And if I bring up, my software's playing up on me again. Same with the S&P 500. There we go. All right, take two. Let's see if the software's going to work now. Hey, ask me later. All right, cool. Looks like the software's working for me now. All right, cool. Back to the S&P 500. S&P 500, same thing. You can see how it just ran up. At the first hour, it just gapped open, and then we had this big selling. Second hour, big selling, and continue down. And then we continued rallying up. So if we stop here, if we pause here and start to head back down tomorrow, then we're likely to see some movement to the downside. Same with the Russell, but the Russell was really weak. You can see the Russell had a little up bar, but then it just came down. So the Russell seems to be the weakest, and then it's creating this like really slowly trying to build this maybe possibly even a bear flag on the hourly chart. and also the Nasdaq as well too. Nasdaq opened up the highest. You see Nasdaq open up the highest, ran up, and then look at that big red bar. It just came straight in, bam, down, 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 and come back up. So back to the daily charts there, guys, and back to the Dow Jones. The one thing that I want to tell you is that this market is really in a sticky situation here, and I think that it's waiting for more news announcements to come out. I think we're going to get down. I think we're overall going to get downside, but I think it's waiting for because next week, guys, next week we actually have a lot of announcements like the retail sales, or the big one that I reckon. We've got the retail sales, we've got jobless claims, but also the one thing that the market is definitely waiting out for is the FOMC announcement, because the rates, are they going to raise rates, are they going to hold rates, what do they say in the meetings, all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of different things that the market's actually waiting for right now, and you watch, next week the market's really going to pick a direction, and I believe it's going to be down. Hey, it's John Howell here, and thanks so much for watching my video. You see, I'm putting out daily videos and education on helping you learning the art of successful trading. So click on the subscribe button to keep up to date with every video I do. Also, check out my story video, $250,000 in debt, cancer, overweight, family passing away, lived on the streets, and more, and how I overcome it and now thriving through my life. This is here to motivate you, so click on that image to watch my video. And lastly, if you're struggling with your trading, then you need to see my latest webinar where I'm sharing with you an amazing strategy that allows you to generate an income without getting the direction right. So click on that image on this page to register for my next free webinar. This is John Howell here. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.